Yes, Dr. Wallach. I suffer from COPD. I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Okay, and how old are you, sir?
I'm 68 years old, sir.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
Approximately right around 213.
Okay. Now, do you have any history as a kid of asthma or bronchitis?
Yes, I've had bronchitis before as an adult years ago. Yes.
Okay. And then, did you ever have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Any bowel problems, any constipation, diarrhea, appendicitis, irritable bowel syndrome?
I've had diarrhea off and on.
Okay.
Nothing consistent.
Mm-hmm. But just off and on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just off and on.
All right. There's actually a hormone that's required to keep the bronchi, the main airways where they branch off from your trachea. One bronchi goes to the left lung, one bronchi goes to the right lung, and they'll get small. The inner space inside those bronchi will get a smaller diameter than a ballpoint pen if you don't have that hormone. Your lungs like to make that hormone, right? But it takes raw materials to do it. And so very, very oftentimes people with COPD or really severe asthma, these sorts of things will be caused by deficiency of that hormone. Now, let's see here. Shar?
Yes?
We're talking about a whole combination of respiratory stuff, right?
Okay.
And one of the reasons why a person might not get the raw materials to make that hormone to keep those bronchi dilated, which should be about as big around as a nickel or a quarter, as opposed to diameter with a ballpoint pen, okay? What's happening? Why could you not absorb that nutrient?
I would imagine it's because they've not absorbing it because they've got a gluten intolerance and they can't.
Okay, and Donald has another little symptom. He's got diarrhea every once in a while.
Which is a gluten.
Yeah, which can go along with the gluten problems. And he has a history of bronchitis as a younger person. And so, I mean, I get people call me at 1 in the morning. Their doctor says they only have hours to live. And we give them the 90 essential nutrients plus that raw material. And these respiratory issues get better. And so they get taken out of the sort of emergency room crisis situation, okay? But you have to do this constantly. And so what would you give this guy, what would you give Donald, in addition to a gluten-free diet, what program would you give him to deal with respiratory problems in general, and also to give his lungs the raw material that they need to make that hormone to keep the airways dilated?
I give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay.
For general.
Yep. Well, actually, he's going to get a lot of that raw material in there, and he needs to take 6 of those capsules at breakfast and 6 of those capsules at dinner time, and he'll be able to do that with the 2 healthy brain and heart pack. Okay, that'll give him the 90 essential nutrients, and so that we go there. He's going to be gluten-free, and then what other thing would you add?
Well, one thing you could add would be the Oxybody.
Very good. Get some oxygen going here. Oxybody said liquid. I'd go ahead and, a guy your size, Donald, you could take 2 quarts a month of the Oxybody. It tastes very good. It's kind of a cherry berry flavor, and it's an oxygen supplement. It's a liquid oxygen supplement. You can take an ounce an hour before breakfast, an ounce an hour before dinner time, and that will help increase the oxygen levels in the blood. Okay, it's an oxygen supplement. And what else? What would you do to help the body's stem cells make things?
Give him the Immortalium.
Very good, very good. Okay, get yourself 2 bottles of the Immortalium, and that will, again, kind of support your stem cells activity, the ones you have, and encourage your tissues, including your lung tissues, your bronchi tissues, your trachea, to make more stem cells so they can do their jobs. And then call us in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks and let us know how the COPD is. Anytime you go to the doctor, you get some kind of assessment. Let us know what's going on there, and we'll walk you through this. Very common stuff, okay, but it is something you can deal with.
You want to hear a staggering stat? Every 25 seconds, someone in America has a coronary or heart event. Wow. Now you can see why heart disease is the leading cause of death among men and women. And obviously the heart, the grand central station that has all the oxygen to supply our body, is something we do not want to be messing with. Well, let's also not forget about the brain. The incidence of neurological diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's has steadily been on the rise. Brain health, function, cognition, activity, not just brain exercises like Sudoku are important, but so is exercise, actually more powerful. But we also need to feed the brain the nutrients it needs to develop, and then also protect it from all the toxins that can destroy it. So you're probably thinking that it seems a bit odd that we put two such unique areas, the brain and the heart, in one pack. Doesn't seem like there would be much of a link. But when you look at the nutrients that support these two areas, you'll kind of understand. First off, the pack contains Ultimate EFA. They're a very powerful blend of healthy fats, the omegas 3, 6, and 9. It's the reason why you're told to eat more fish, and with good reason. Because 2/3 of your brain is actually made up of fats. But not just any fats, but these specific types of fats. And we've put it in the most bioavailable and concentrated forms in our pack. Well, these same fats are also extremely beneficial for heart health. Omega fats have been researched and shown to reduce inflammation, decrease triglycerides, lower blood pressure, and a whole host of other heart-healthy benefits. But the real jewel of the brain and the heart pack is Ultimate Selenium, a blend of powerful vitamin antioxidants. Every day, you're obviously using your brain and heart, pumping blood, thinking, solving the world's problems. Well, all that stress creates a whole lot of toxicity. Those toxins need to be neutralized and quickly shuttled out of the body. That's why the antioxidants are so important. They keep your heart pumping and your brain thinking.
Remember youthful vitality? Boundless energy, clear skin, and robust health were so easy to take for granted back then. Of course, youth can't last forever. The clock keeps ticking and we grow older. We can't stop the hands of time. But what if we could slow cellular aging? An amazing breakthrough in genetic coding may finally make it possible to do just that. In 2009, a team of doctors won the Nobel Prize in Physiology for discovering that the ends of chromosomes are protected by coverings called telomeres that control cellular aging. Since this breakthrough, hundreds of studies have investigated telomeres in search of the fountain of youth. Some of these studies suggest telomeres may even be reprogrammed to promote cell regeneration. From this cutting-edge research, Immortalium was born, an advanced nutritional formula designed to nourish, optimize, and protect our telomeres. So how does it work? Thanks to genetic coding, cells can replicate, enabling tissue repair and renewal. During replication, DNA splits, taking genetic code from telomeres to create a healthy new cell. When we're young, our telomeres are long and strong, with plenty of genetic code to spare. We enjoy healthy cell division and efficient tissue regeneration. But each time cells divide, telomeres break off another piece of genetic code. As we age, our telomeres get shorter and shorter. As telomeres shorten, cells deteriorate. After a limited number of cell divisions, telomeres run out of genetic code. A kill switch flips to the off position, and the cell dies. But here's the good news. New research suggests that by reprogramming our telomeres to stay long and strong, we may keep the switch on, prolonging cell division so our cells can keep regenerating our tissues. With long telomeres, you may get more life out of your cells. An advanced, never-before-seen formulation, Immortalium nourishes your telomeres with 35 compounds and antioxidant enzymes in precise ratios. These nutrients may combine to optimize the long, strong telomeres that are associated with wellness. As Immortalium nourishes your telomeres, it may also optimize cellular division for better regeneration across your body's 100 trillion cells. Just imagine how all of these revitalized peak-performing cells might support your health. Immortalium maximizes its telomere supportive cellular activity with extended-release bilayer delivery and protective glass Myron bottles. Telomere science may eventually unlock immortality, but why wait? With Immortalium, you can start addressing your telomere health today so your cells can live longer.
CardioBeats from Youngevity supports a healthy cardiovascular system and helps supply the nutrients your body needs to support better physical endurance. Your capacity to last a little longer is largely based on how well your cardiovascular system expends oxygen and circulates blood through your body. CardioBeats helps combat the oxidative stress caused by physical activity by supplying you with key nutrients that support your cardiovascular system. These nutrients have also been shown to help improve endurance. CardioBeats starts with organic beets, a rich source of nitrates to support healthy blood flow and oxygen transport. We've added whole foods from highly bioavailable seaweed and mango fruit, both known for blood flow support, and antioxidant-rich sweet cherries. Then, for even more heart health benefits, we finished it off with key amino acids. Take your physical endurance to the next level with CardioBeats. Talk to your Youngevity associate for more information.